if you were given a minute to ask the government a question, what would you tell the government that this is your role and the responsibility that you should play in order for you to strengthen Sacco resilience in the future?
Okay, thank you. I think the first thing I would request or I would talk about is involving the regulatees, if I would call ourselves so, because we are the ones who are being regulated. So when, for example, the regulatory implementers in our case now, we have the Ministry of Cooperative Development and we also have the regulator SACCO. So those two institutions must make sure that they involve the stakeholders while they are coming up with the regulations and with the guidelines that they feel that they should bring to us, so that, as we said, somebody, I don't know whether it is Director Zero who was telling us that if you want, no, it is Chris Mureithi who was here in the morning. He told us that if you want whatever decision that you are making to be owned, make sure that before you first pronounce it, you educate whoever you are bringing it to. So if, for example, whatever we add regulatory requirements, the regulator would want to come up with, but first of all, make sure that we understand what it is about. Remember, we are human, and the nature of human is to reject anything that you don't know, even if it is good. You will come to know that it is good at the end of it all, but to begin with, it becomes very difficult when people don't understand. So it is very important for me, for the regulatory bodies or the government, to, whenever they need to make amendments and changes, to involve the stakeholders so that it is well taken, and then implementation is very easy. The next thing I think that should happen is also to take feedback from the regulatees as much as possible, because it is from the feedback that they will be able to see the gaps, and then they will be able to know where they need to tighten, where they need to loosen. Because it does not mean whatever regulatory guidelines have been issued today will work next year. Things are changing. So we are saying everything is changing. So even regulations will also change based on time and circumstances.